here. I wanted to do a little weekend recap. It's raining outside, so I got the girls in eating hay, chilling out, drying off a little bit, so hopefully they don't bother me too much. Ooh, that didn't sound good. Wanted to update everyone on the whole weekend, and I'm just getting out all my messages, so thanks everybody. We did end up tipping on Sunday. Oh, Chrome, you okay? Was a little disappointing. The good news is I did get to ride my third barrel how I wanted to, so it's really the only time I get to practice, so that was kind of nice. And I did feel like I was successful there. So we lost out on the buckle and some extra money, but overall, really successful weekend. Daisy did amazing. She actually placed in the 1D average for the futurity side pot. So I don't know where I'm going with her this year, but it's gonna be somewhere. Chrome did amazing. That's only time she's gonna knock this year. We've kept all of our barrels up otherwise. That's been a really big struggle for us. Last year I felt like every run I went I tipped barrels, and that was on Midge too, Midge and Chrome. We just got in this rut last year and felt like I couldn't get out of it, and I didn't know what to do, and I kept entering, kept wasting so much money. I don't know how much money I lost in down barrels. It had to be not just an entry fees, but money I could have won. Probably, oh gosh, over 10,000. So tipping a barrel on Sunday is kind of a sore subject for me, because that's my goal, is to keep those barrels up and keep clean runs. You can't win with a down barrel. It took me a really long time to figure out what was going on with me tipping up those barrels so much. And it was a lot of me anticipating and the horses learning to anticipate, and I started dropping my shoulder, which made them drop their shoulder, and then I wasn't riding like I was supposed to, like riding her all the way around the barrel. And so there was a lot of things that came into fixing that problem, but mainly it was right here. Like, it was all my mental game that was causing me to tip barrels almost every single run. I got to Hinckley last year in the fall, and I ran into one of my good friends, Tammy Jo Martin, and she watched a couple of my videos, and I was just at that point where I'm like, I was so frustrated. I didn't know what I was going to do, and I was getting ready to buy Chrome, actually, but we still hadn't really made any clean runs. But I just loved her and I had to have her. But she's like, Laura, I don't know what you're doing when you get to those barrels. You just sit there and then you pull on her and just ride her around. I'm like, okay, yes. And I don't know, that day it clicked, that Sunday, and I just pulled my head out of my ass pretty much and rode the freaking horse. And ever since then, it's just been bam, 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 bam. I just figured her out, and that day we got the arena record at Hinckley, and it's been a fairy tale ever since. So it just took that one person, like, telling me, hey, Laura, no, really, watch what you're doing. And, I mean, everybody gave me tons and tons of suggestions, because I asked everyone, because I was just at my wit's end, and finally she's just like, no, look what you're doing. You're just kind of sitting there, and obviously you can't just sit there on Chrome because it's kind of a wild ride. So that's how I fixed my head problem, and it was really just, you know, after the second baby and trying to get back into things, and me worrying about getting back into things, me worrying about the problem made it worse. So it was all a mental game, those down barrels, and it cost me a lot of money. So it was a little disappointing. My thoughts are that I hope I learned something from it. Maybe somebody else can learn something from it. I haven't even actually watched the video. I started watching it, and then I had to shut it off because I just can't have that image in my head. So I sent the video to a few friends, you know who you are, and had them look at it for me to see if it was something that I did or something that Chrome did. She's listening to me. And we went, Chrome was just ready to go on Sunday. We could barely get in the warm-up pen because she wanted to go run the barrel so bad. So she took off from the back 40, just going a little high fluting to her first barrel. We went probably 3 feet past our first barrel, which kind of got a little funky position to second, which usually doesn't bother us too much. Like, we can usually get through it and still clock. But they said that she really started rating down, and she clunked it almost going in, which if they hit it on the way in, it's usually the horse's fault. If you hit it on the way out, it's your fault. So I couldn't even save it, and I'm trying to get out of that habit of saving it. Thank you, Chrome. So I did not lean down and pick it up. I might have been able to, hanging off the side of her, but like I said, I don't want to get back into that. I guess I will if I have to save a barrel, which I did at Hinckley a couple times. But it's just, I really want to be able to trust her, because, I mean, obviously she's awesome and amazing, and, like, I need to be able to just go and do it. So the down barrel is a little tough for me. Like I said, I'm stacking it up to a lesson learned. Hopefully now I can perfect that third barrel, because we've been slipping and I've been pulling on her every time on that third barrel. I need to just drive her and ride her around. So hopefully that's what's good that came out of it, is what I'm thinking. I'm going to try and put it in the back of my mind, because it's only happened once. So if it happens again, then we're going to start worrying about it a little bit more. Things happen, especially at, like, a freaking high rate of speed that she goes. We're bound to tip one over. My other horses, who were really, really consistent, also tipped a few barrels here and there. So I'm not going to worry about it too much. There's going to be way more races for us to go to. I want to start going to some different ones, have some fun with her. I don't know what barrel race I'm going to enter here. I thought I had my summer all planned out, but how solid and great she's been running, I want to try some new stuff. I don't want to keep going to the same arenas and the same old barrel races. Like, I've been to Race for the Roses 1,000 times, and I love it. That's why I keep going. But maybe it's time to try something new. So, if anybody's got some ideas, I might be able to try the rodeo circuit again on her. She's been so awesome at the gate that she wants to go in so bad. But there's not any close ones coming up anytime soon. They're all in, like, Nebraska or Missouri or something like that. So, I don't know. Also, what I've been thinking for Badass Rodeo Company is I think I might post a public video. It's really terrifying for me. So, we might get a lot more members into Badass Rodeo Company if it's a good video. So, if you could put in the comments which video you think I should post. I want votes. Like I said, it's terrifying for me. So if you could pick, like, your favorite one for me, please, because I need a third-party opinion on it. And I think I'm going to post it publicly and see what everybody's opinions are. So help me out here, guys. I need you. Thank you.